spicy meat.
How about getting this tank for free? You already know what it is if you've played that game for at least 1 year, and if you don't want it, then you're sick or just unstable, mindly talking. Because this thing you're seeing right there is possibly one of the greatest tier 8 mediums, premiums, that you can find in World of Tank Blitz. And Wargaming is allowing you to get it completely for free. For more information about how to get that tank completely for free, just take a closer look at my video called F2P Event, get a free tank, and you will understand everything there is to understand about this special event that will allow you to get either the rack, the current event action 10, or the Progetto 46 completely for free. So, what is special about this tank? First of all, maybe the fact that it's an auto-reloading gun, which is always crazy on tanks that are premium, simply because those are not the easiest, but the funniest tanks to play with, because you can play either as an auto-loader, or an auto-reloader, or just a one-shot traditional gun. You have the choice, and having the choice is a luxury in this game. What is crazy about it is not necessarily the DPM, because as you can see, it's only 2k, but trust me, you kind of don't care about the DPM when you're playing with your Progetto. Your average penetration kind of sucks with your regular shell, sitting at only 89, sorry. But, of course, when you climb up to the gold shell, things are getting a little bit more interesting, 272 millimeters. So you will not struggle penetrating your targets. On top of that, 9 degrees of gun depression, allowing you to be versatile on pretty much every single terrain, and an amazing mobility sitting at 55 kilometers per hour. The only problem of that tank, which is logical, is the armor profile that will not allow you to bounce anything. Now for the equipment, if you want to see briefly how I'm equipping mine, I'm always going for calibrated shell, because otherwise I'm getting only 180 millimeters of penetration, which is not enough in most of the situations. But for the rest, you can equip it as you wish. Personally, this is my configuration and I feel like it works perfectly, but you could go with yourself, with another one. But for the replay you're about to see, this is what I used. So, for the playstyle, things are getting simple. What you want to do with it is obviously using your bursting ability, but also your mobility at the same time. You are not here to tank shots, you are not here to brawl against your opponents, because this is something you are not good at. But you have 240 alpha damage every time you shoot, and you feature 3 shells, so a total of 700 and a little bit more average damage per burst. And trust me, hitting someone for 700 damage is gonna piss them off. Let's just take a look at the CDC, for example. 2 shots in, my third one on the Emil, but unfortunately had kind of a lag here. I don't really know what happened, but this is how it is. And now we're just having fun, guys. We're just having fun. We managed to pull out 2 shells at the beginning, but we don't want to be crazy. We don't want to jump further in, because otherwise we're going to get penetrated. As I told you, you don't have any armor. So what we're using is our 9 degrees of gun depression on the reach line, and we are peekabooing. We are waiting for them to poke, and as soon as they poke, we are getting those shots in. So there we go, sneaking in another one, waiting for the SU to maybe try something, or maybe he waits here. Yes, he does, sneaking in another one, and finally a third one. But here I'm thinking to myself while looking at the map, things are getting a little bit harder, a little bit spicy. I want to move from this position, because otherwise I'm probably gonna get pushed and die. So there we go. Before leaving, I'm sneaking 2 shots on that M3O that luckily managed to miss me. And now we want to hide. We want to push further. We want to go on the CDC, because if I don't move from this position, I have the whole team behind me and their enemy team pushing me. So what are we doing right now? We are moving further. We're sneaking a shot from the CDC and going as far as we can. And hopefully the ISU took some time to realize where I was and missed me, because otherwise it would have been the end for me, because that guy just shot with HE shells. So we're moving away from this, because otherwise we're gonna get pushed, and hopefully we are using once again our mobility to make that tank relevant. We have 3 shells in the magazine right now, and my bursting abilities are around 5 seconds for 700 damage. So regardless of what's going to push me, I can probably tank the shot. So There is the SU-152 right there, and I'm gonna try to focus on him because we want to eliminate as many targets as possible. So I'm sneaking 2 shots in, unfortunately with 1 bouncing, but it's not a problem because at least we killed the guy. There is the SU-152 to deal with, and I'm gonna try to get a shot. And luckily for me, I'm gonna be able to get blessed by the RNG because, yeah, we killed the ISU. Now, we know that 2 of the Emils are waiting in front of us, right? We know this, and we don't want to get pushed by them. So I'm thinking, am I gonna take an aggressive position on them? I could, but unfortunately, as I decided that, it was too late. So now, my only option is to run away from that guy and probably take 2 shots out of him. Not a problem, sneaking an HE here, but that unfortunately bounced, and we are stuck to that position. We are stuck here because we can't move because of the Emil in the back, but also because we want to get damage. I'm greedy, guys. I really want to get my shots in. So what I'm doing is getting those shots. So there we go, sneaking another gold shell on the Emil. And now I'm just telling myself, okay, the guy must have been reloading because he didn't move. So I'm trying something and yeah. And luckily for me, the guy was not reloading. He was not reloading. He was waiting for me to poke. He got me. I got brained. And I gotta be honest, this was truly deserved. I tried something. I failed because, as I told you already, you are not here to get some good damage stuck in your turret. As you can see, got penetrated right there twice because, yeah, even if your gun mantlet can be quite bouncy sometimes, it's not the case all the time, and therefore you are getting crushed. But in the end, this thing you're seeing right there is definitely a tank you want to add to your collection because, oh boy, is it something funny? Is it making a lot of credits? And also, is it quite an enjoyable one? But if you enjoyed, feel free to subscribe, like, and share, and tell me in the comments if you are willing to get this one, or rather the current Action 10 on their Centurion rack. See ya.